I think they're too much now. There's too many people saying things for an extended period of time on a couch with a microphone with other people. It's getting to a point where people got a podcast for everything. And some of them are cool, don't get me wrong. I love a good podcast. Is this a podcast? I like, what can we classify as a podcast? Is it just people just talking about random shit? Do you need to have one person? Can you is there one person podcast? Probably. But how could you sit and talk about a whole bunch of nothing? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Maybe I'm part of the problem. I'm trying to find a solution. Meanwhile, I am the problem. I'm contributing to the reason why there is no solution. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. But some people do not deserve a microphone. EMG, how can you say that? You have a microphone and I don't. That's your opinion. Just like this is my opinion. There are some people who just need to shut the hell up. Capital UP. Capital double LEH. Capital P. Capital P. Capital T. UHS. Shut hell up. I forgot the. But there's just some people who have the microphone just don't deserve it. Wow. That's a bold statement. How dare you say someone doesn't deserve the microphone? You're right. You're absolutely right. But you know what? You're also wrong. Because there are people on here who are just spewing hot garbage and getting away with it. Getting away with it. But I guess that's the beauty of life. You know, you get to hear everyone's opinion. At least nowadays. Back in the day, people who had an opinion, thank God they didn't have a microphone. Oh my goodness. Imagine a podcast back in 1950s. Are you kidding me? Imagine a podcast in the 1960s during the civil rights movement. Are you kidding me? Did you hear that they're trying to integrate the buses? Integrate our schools? And you know what's wild? Some of these narratives from back in the day, like 1960s, are being spoken about proudly, loudly on the internet. And it's okay. Maybe it's the new America. Maybe he did make America great again. Because now they can speak freely about how they truly feel about people of color, specifically black people. And you know, sometimes your opinion gets you clapped. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And this is a thing that's been happening forever and ever and ever. People have been getting killed for speaking their mind forever. This isn't something new. This isn't something out of the ordinary. And I blame podcasts. Too many people have a voice. There is a reason that there is a leader and followers. Not everyone is a leader. Not everyone is made to speak. It's just a fact. It's a truth. There are people on this earth who are just here to listen. And sometimes those listening ears want their voices to be heard. And it's great. But sometimes there's a reason why you're just the ears. There's a reason why you're just the ears. And the people who are usually just the ears love to be right. I'm never wrong. I always have the answers. My opinion's better than yours. That's why your podcast sucks. 'Cause you're not a leader. None of y'all, all four of y'all, are listeners. You listened to a great podcast and thought you can make one. But guess what? You can't. 'Cause you don't know how to lead. You don't know how to gather. EMG, what do you know about gathering? What do you know about leading? Nothing. Cap. I know some things. But this is why I'm speaking to myself. But I'm putting it out to the public because people will listen. And people will understand what I'm saying. Not everyone's voice is strong enough to propel a message. Not everyone's voice is powerful enough to make you laugh so hard that you fart. Not every voice makes you sit back and actually think. Not every voice can make you feel empowered. There are people who hop on their platform spewing nothing but the fakest. Nothing but the BS. Just so they can be propelled to the masses. Just so they can get their 15 minutes of fame. Well, guess what? That 15 minutes can end in an instant. In an instant. Because your words are powerful. Your words have meaning. So when you get your boys, we're gonna make this podcast, it's meaningless. You're talking about a whole bunch of nothing. That's why nobody is listening to you. You have nothing. You are something. You just don't have it. EMG, you don't got it. I don't. Maybe I do. That's all within. That's self-reflection. I know what I know, you know what you know. But I also know that you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe I'm the one who I'm speaking about. EMG, you're just projecting. You could be right. I could be projecting. I wouldn't know. I have no clue. I have no idea. But the one thing I do know is you are a grown ass man talking about smash or pass. What are we doing? You are a grown man, damn near in your 40s, talking about pause. What are we doing? EMG, why aren't you talking about women? Because I ain't a woman and I stay out of women's business. See, and that's another thing. And It's okay to acknowledge faults in every gender, all of them. There are more than two, but we have to do it respectfully. Women have said they hate the word female. Yet, these men constantly do it. I feel like men are allergic to saying the word woman. Like, I don't, let me relax. Let me slow down. Cause I think I'm going into a space that not many people can hang with me. You feel? You understand? You can talk about the faults of other genders. You just can't be disrespectful. How are you gonna try and talk about women yet call them a bitch in the next sentence? These bitches ain't shit. Why would they listen to you? You're not a leader. That's why you're a listener. You don't know how to speak. This is why you're grown, single, lonely. I should add that pic. You can't speak. You don't know how to. You can't hold a social conversation. Why? Because you're not a leader. Wow, EMG. That's mean. That's rude. You know what? You're right. But it's the truth. It's the truth. You can't lead if you can't even say the LGBTQ community. How can you not say that? At this point, we all know it's intentional. It's intentional. I don't want the alphabet L Q B F E D E C K E's coming after me. There you go. Yes, you do, because you're fucking up the terminology on purpose. Just so you can get a quick click. Shame. Shame on you. Man. One of these days, it's gonna blow up in your face. Everything is gonna crumble. And you're gonna be like, damn, where did I go wrong? You opened your trapper, your yapper, your flappers. When those gums start smacking, things just seem to go wrong, doesn't it? Get too confident in yourself. Where it's not confidence, it's cockiness. And that's where you fail. You get too cocky. Be confident in your words. Understand what you're saying. Make sure you present it in a way where you know people may listen and may retain the words that you're saying. Instead of just getting a few clicks here and there. Getting distracted and your vision obstructed by the views and likes. You gotta open up your mind to be a leader. And to be an even better leader, you have to listen to those around you. And that's what I'm saying about listeners and leaders. You might be able to listen but are you really hearing it? I don't think so.